You're here! It's you! Welcome!
You can come in.
Oh, right! Come on in! This is your first time at my new place, right? Would you like a tour?
Here, I can take your jacket. You look very nice today.
Shoto's right! You look really nice. So much so it flustered me when I first opened the door. Sorry about that.
He's been pacing for the last 20 minutes.
Shoto! Don't tell them that!
And mumbling to himself. It was cute. Not even missions get him this in his head, usually.
You were nervous too. Don't think I haven't noticed how much the temperature in here has been fluctuating.
Don't listen to him. Here. This is the dining room. The kitchen's right over there.
Please don't look in the kitchen. It's kind of a mess right now.
He's been working really hard on our dinner for tonight. He's a good cook.
Aw, thank you, babe. I do like being the cook in our relationship.
What do you mean? I can cook.
I'm sorry, but being able to cook just soba doesn't really count, sweetie.
But that's what I like to eat. Why would I learn to cook other things?
I swear, if your sister could hear you. Well, anyhow, down here is my bedroom and the guest room, as well as the main bathroom and the storage closet. Since I recently moved in, I still have some decorating to do. Maybe you could help.
Yes, please, he needs it.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but your take on interior decorating is still just covering everything in All Might posters.
Well, maybe you just say that because you're such a minimalist. Have you seen his place? It's a lot like his dorm back in UA.
Don't worry. You'll end up being familiar with it.
Shoto! It's only our first date! That's way too forward!
What do you mean? Oh. I didn't mean it like that. Well, if they...
Would you be okay if we all sat together in the living room and talked a bit? Dinner still has a bit longer in the oven. Here. You can sit next to...
Me.
Don't just grab them by the waist like that. Kaminari is such a bad influence on you.
I thought you liked my confidence. And it's Bakugo, actually, who gave me advice to be more forward with what I want. Are you okay if my arm is around your waist, like this as we sit together? I'm glad.
Well, first, we're both really glad you said yes when we asked you out on this date. To, put it all out there, we've both really liked you for a long time. It just, took us a little bit to tell each other that. I mean, it took us a while to tell our feelings for one another to each other, too. Shoto and I only started seeing each other last month. And after about 2 weeks of dating, we realized we both really wanted you to be a part of this relationship, too.
But then it took us some time to ask you out. We weren't sure how you'd feel about it, and thought you might feel a lot of pressure with two high-ranking pro heroes asking you out.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure you were comfortable. But then we kept putting off actually asking you out. Uraraka actually called us out on that. She was really confident you'd say yes.
And it seems she had a reason to be. Have you liked us for a while, too?
Sorry, I'm so happy that you return our feelings. Even just having you here now, our relationship feels so much more complete. Doesn't it, Shoto?
Very much.
You're just so sweet and warm, and you've always made me feel so good about myself. Even in times where I struggled with that. You're just such a good person. And, of course, you're just so gorgeous, too. I hope it's okay if I say that. I don't mean to be too forward.
I feel the same way. You're very impressive in so many ways, of course. But the way you treat people, the way you've treated me, how could I not fall for you?
Our feelings for you are serious. So, we both really want this to be a long-term relationship. And a healthy one too, of course. This is our first time in a 3-person relationship like this, but I've been researching. So, I really feel confident that... Oh, I better go get that. Sorry. No, sit back down. You don't need to come and help me. You're my guest.
I hope you don't mind that our first date isn't at a restaurant or something else more usual. We were worried Hero Paparazzi would see us, and you'd be thrown into the public eye. Don't worry. When the day comes that you're ready to be seen with us in public, we'll deal with all the publicity together. And then, I'll be able to take you to all the fancy restaurants you want. We can go clothing shopping as well. I have some ideas for outfits for you. Even though you look good in everything, of course. No. I very much want to spoil you. Izuku won't let me do it very much for him anyhow. And more importantly, you deserve it, you know? If I can't use my inheritance to buy my partners nice things, then what good is it?
All right. It's out of the oven and the table is set. It just needs to cool a bit more, hon. Oh, sorry. I should have asked. Are you okay with pet names and terms of endearment like that? Shoto and I use them for each other sometimes, but we won't call you any of them if you don't think you'll like it. But I will admit, I do have a lot of things I want to call you.
Me as well. You can call me whatever you like.
Me too. I really like pet names, actually.
He does. The first time I called him Sweetheart, he got so red and flustered that...
We don't have to bring that up here. Why don't we go eat together and then discuss all this more after dinner? I really hope you like what I made.
I'm sure we will. Here. Let's go eat. It'll be our first meal together of many.